So a quick wrap up to a message that I'd sent uh, to my ex. I even sent her a picture of me on a time that we were together riding on this Ferris wheel up in Seattle together. I wanted her to really miss me. The purpose of the email was to have her miss me and just check in. But like I said earlier, like having somebody, what is it that I said in the message? It says, talking about my condition and the meds and the stuff I've been through. It's like, what am I really searching for there? Just her to feel sorry for me. I read you the A through Z list of Carpe Diem, and you make your own luck. You reach for the stars. You get off the couch. Make you make your own dreams come true, and saying things like, I know that I was wrong, I could have done things better, I hope that, you know, things would have been better for you, both of us. And I'd be lying if I said it didn't hurt me a lot. It's like, these are things that she already knows. It's things that I've told her like a million times. So repeating them in a wrap up, to me, it just feels like I think my purpose in retrospect is to say that, hey, if you've regretted your decision to be with this other person that you left me for, that you decided to hook up with, and dump me for, and then just jump into a relationship with, even though things have been rocky, you've just like found some other ship to jump to. Like, apparently, our relationship didn't mean that much to begin with because you're talking to me, telling me you love me, and then all of a sudden, boom, you don't want me in your life. You dumped me over a text message, and then boom, all of a sudden you're with somebody that you said that you've known since before we were together. That's just like, what the fuck, Like, why would anybody do that? That's just messed up actions, anyways. But I don't want to harbor anger in that situation because you know, what's the point? I mean, if someone's actually having a good time and is happy and, sleeping with someone or being intimate with someone or just going out to dinner and a movie is what they get out of life that makes them happy, then be happy. Do those things. For me, I want someone to walk alongside and be partners with and to share the rest of my life with. I might not have always felt that way, but I'm at an age and a point in my life right now where I really want someone to love and love me back and to be serious about, not just something casual. So, I guess dating to me is not equate to having casual sex with somebody. So, whatever. Anyways, to say something along the lines like, I'm not sure what's going on in your life and I'm not sure it's any of my business. It's like, why would I even say that? I'm actually prying at, like, what? Can you tell me? Can you give me a little taste? Can you give me a little hint? Even though it's none of my business. So that's kind of like a little bit passive. I don't say passive aggressive, but it's passive. It's like trying to squeeze a little bit of info out of somebody. Um, just letting somebody know that you care. And people that are like, I don't want to say narcissistic, but people that can take advantage of your wants and desires of them, they can really hurt and manipulate you to a degree to where you say what you feel for that person and they can just chew that up and use that to burn you even further. And I don't want to be burned. I want to be happy. I want somebody that loves me for me, because there's a lot to love here, and I'm waiting for the right person, and it might take time, but I'm gonna find that right person someday. I hope. God, I really hope I do. And if I don't, then like I've said in the past, I'll spend the rest of my time by myself and just do what I do, I guess. Um, 2014 was a year defined by this person in my eyes. That's true to a great extent. But if I also look at it with all honesty, it was defined with a lot of pain. There was this initial salvation period where she helped save me from myself to a degree of my sickness. It gave me hope and optimism to go up and actually post on my Facebook that I had moved to, to Seattle and lived there, and then quickly realized that this wasn't all good. We had a lot of fun, and I put way too much pressure on the relationship way too fast, and that was because of my sickness and me feeling ill, and just really hoping someone would save me, and just pressuring someone, and like trying to make her into somebody that I want her to be, and that's all on me. I really regret that. Like I hope that if I'm ever given another chance at love, that or love presents itself to me, that I don't do that. That I actually take time to let it grow organically, because I have a compulsive personality that I just want to jump in, and I just want to go headlong into something that seems to cure all and take away the pain, numb it up. So I'm also mixing what I'm feeling, because I'm feeling two different things. I'm feeling burned by this person, and by the same token, I'm feeling like, hey, look, it's not really all my fault here, and I want you to understand this. But I'm tiptoeing around it because I don't want to come too strong and be like, you hurt me, I feel hurt by you. But I also want to let the person know that I do feel hurt by some of the actions and some of what transpired, and that I do miss them. And, I get the sense that this other person is like, well, look, it just wasn't working, or you should have known better, because now look at me, I'm with someone else. And I kind of get the sense, and this isn't my space to judge, but I get the feeling that this pattern is not just happening with me, but it's happening with the other person too. So, anyways, I do miss this person every day. That's true. But a lot of times you look back on a relationship and you see a lot of the good that has come of it, not the hard times. And sometimes you think, well, I think it's worth putting up with the hard times, because the good, I need the good. It's like a drug. It's like, you know what? If I've never done heroin, but I'm going to assume that like doing heroin makes you feel really good when you're high on it. Like, oh my God, I feel really good. But I'm sure when you feel withdrawing from it and you're like sick from it, that I bet you feel worse than anything in the whole world. And I bet in some ways being dope sick is a lot like being love sick. I'm sure maybe the physical withdrawals are not the same, but in some ways I bet you can draw a lot of parallels there. And just for one little taste of that drug, sometimes you look back and like, that was the best thing ever. And that's why junkies and addicts go back again and again and again, because they really want that taste. And what can I say? I'm a faulted man. I have desires, and I gave myself completely to a person, and I look back at all of my life and all of the mistakes, or I don't want to say there's mistakes, but all of the choices that I've made that maybe I've come to not regret or to learn from, or to say, hey, that in retrospect, that wasn't the best decision for me. And I don't know, it's just, you hope that you learn from it, and I hope that I do learn from it too. I hope that today is a great day, because I want it to be, and I'm determined to make it a great day. I'm going to have dinner with my family this evening, and I'm going out with my friend Stuart tonight, one of my best friends, provided my health stays intact for the evening. I'm going to play with abandon. I'm going to try to quit worrying. I'm going to reach for the stars. And I'm going to savor each moment. I was taking a few things from my brother's poster that he gave me for Christmas. And I'm going to expect the best because you know what? I only live once. And I'm going to zest to live in the now. So this is Angelo saying thank you for watching my videos. If you haven't, oh well. If you have, thank you. And if you would like to email me, just do it, or comment, message me. And have a beautiful day. Stay blessed. Peace.